Have you ever felt like your life is happening to you? Like things just happen to you instead of things happening for you? I used to feel that way too, and it hasn't been very long ago. And it was for an extended time that I felt this way. As a young child, I struggled with my own self identity and stability because I didn't know who my father was. This kind of questioning led me down a dark road in a lot of ways. And I also developed a lot of unhealthy attachments and relationships because of that theme and many other unhealthy dynamics that were present in my life. And I do want to point out, though, in the middle of all that destruction and all of the questions that I had, I knew that there was answers. There had to be answers. So I always considered myself a seeker. And I felt like there was some thread that went all the way through my life that had me knowing deep down in my core that there was something more, that I couldn't leave this life without finding out what that was and getting it right. Now, fast forward from childhood into adulthood and marriages and children, and even becoming a grandmother, I struggled with a lot of issues, including substance abuse and just very damaging behavior. And that inhibited my ability to be a solid mother for my children. Um, and it just, caused me all kinds of problems because I wasn't connected to myself. Now, flash forward a little bit, or fast forward a little bit more into the year of 2023 is when I was experiencing my spiritual awakening. And this was not a quick fix by any stretch of the imagination, but I did really get serious about my personal growth journey and my spiritual connection with my higher self and healing the patterns and the traumas that were present in my life and that were holding me back. Um, Through meditation and breath work, journaling, and a lot of self care work, I discovered that I have core values and I have an actual identity that I had always sought after within the container of relationships or the container of motherhood or the container of my career or the container of my role in the community or with my family. But all of those things never truly fulfilled me because at my core, I felt broken and I felt disconnected. So, through the use of those daily maintenance practices, which was connecting with myself, and it was very on and off, it was not very consistent. I had to fail my way to the next steps, which was really identifying what my core values are and um, what's important to me and my goals and my true visions for me. Not what everybody else wants from me, not what everybody else needs me to perform for them, but for me. And that is a very important piece to this whole conversation, is that it's all about you. It really is. It is just like being on an airplane and the stewardess tells you to put on your oxygen mask before you can help anyone else put theirs on. You have to take care of yourself in order to live an aligned life. And, as you go through the daily maintenance and the envisioning and taking aligned action for the life that you want to create, you also have to deal with these limiting beliefs, past traumatic events that have shaped the choices that you make and the person you become and the ways in which you think and behave need to be dealt with in a different way. You need to be able to, what I like to call, reframe them into a different perspective, because often when we are not healed, we are looking through the lens of pain, trauma, and trying to protect ourselves. So I have just stumbled upon methods that will help us to look at our old beliefs and our old definitions and reframe them and redefine them and give them new meaning that can actually benefit us on the path to aligning with our goals and our core values and the person that we want to become and accomplishing the goals that we have, the purpose that we have. So I want you to know that in the next few videos, we're going to discuss coming up on the release of my coaching program some of these methodologies that I've already discussed and how they can benefit you and how working with me can propel you in a much faster way through my support and the methodologies that I have discovered have created a life of more peace, joy, freedom, and ease and love in my life. And I want to be able to support you in finding whatever it is that you want to accomplish by aligning yourself with your true nature, discovering your core values and your purposes, helping you define and hone in on your spiritual recipe, your practices, and help you to deep dive and have support and another set of eyes on your past traumas, limiting beliefs, and the things that hold you back. And together we can co-create ways that you can take more aligned action with the life that you want to live and really start to see results. I'm 100% confident that I am holding within myself a way that can change the right person's life if they will take the responsibility of becoming empowered with the support of someone who's been there and has some tried and true methods. So if you're interested in learning more about this, comment down below. In the next few weeks after my Sedona and Los Angeles trip, I will be offering up coaching sessions and eventually some group workshops. So make sure to like, share, comment, and we'll talk to you soon.